Hi YouTube. Well, I'm back in the kitchen, just from a different angle, but I wanted to start out right here so I could get closer and say hello. Let me turn the camera around, and I'm going to walk around, and we are going to make today's cocktail. I wanted to do something with Prosecco, so I went on a little recipe tour. And I came up with a variation on Negroni, which you know I love, but this is very different. It's called a Negroni Spagliato. And its history is interesting. All the way back in 1972 in Milan, the barman, now let me read his name here, is Prosecco. He made a mistake as he was making a Negroni. And instead of gin, he used Prosecco. And it became an overnight sensation. So that's what the word means, spagliato. It means a mistaken or messed up. So thanks to him, this big mistake turned out okay. Let me get a shot glass here. It's the one thing that I forgot. So you start with a cocktail glass. And I'm going to add maybe just one for now. One of my square ice cubes that I've been mixing up. Square ones and big round ones, and I think they're a lot of fun to put in a drink. So the first thing that I'm going to add is the Campari. This is all 1 to 1 to 1. Ooh, we got a tight cap on that. Well, I have the answer to that. I don't have strong fingernails. I don't have strong fingers. Ooh, that took a little bit of power there, didn't it? Okay, so it's 1 ounce of Campari, or 1 to 1 to 1, so you could mix it a half ounce, a half ounce, a half ounce. I like the 1 ounce. That's Campari. And then it's 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. And this is Martini and Rossi. And there's all kinds of, you know, upscale, more expensive vermouths. And some people are a real bug about that. But honestly, I can't taste the difference when you're mixing it with a whole lot of different things. Oh, I forgot to say, I'm Anneke in Ocala, Florida. So, if you haven't been here before, I've been doing, well, for a while it was a weekly cocktail series on Wednesday afternoons. Actually, it was just an excuse to get dressed up. And rather than just me parading around the room, give you something else to think about. So, since I like to enjoy my cocktail every night before dinner, I thought, let's mix up some cocktails. So that started a while ago. When I look back on YouTube, and if you've just gotten here to YouTube, scroll down. I've been doing this since 2020, when we started to be locked in with the pandemic. Nobody could go anywhere, nobody could do anything, including myself. I couldn't work because my job entailed 1 to 1 contact with my customers. And if you didn't know, I also do interior redesign. So here's the Prosecco. Best thing to do when you're doing this is turn the bottle, and then it doesn't go whoosh all over the place. Champagne too. All right, now what I'm going to do first here, before I add the Prosecco, I'm going to stir up the Campari and the sweet vermouth. I like my cold drinks cold. like my cold things cold and my hot things hot. When I go to a restaurant and they serve me dinner and the meal comes out like it's been sitting on the side under the heat lamp for 10 minutes, I send it back. Maybe you think that's embarrassing. I'm gonna add another ice cube because I want this cold. And Prosecco is 1 ounce. Now, I'm gonna try this after I add one more thing. I'm gonna add a peel of orange. Now this worked just fine the other day. I don't know what's going on here. I seem to be having trouble with these peels lately. That isn't all I wanted, but, and add that to the drink. Little squeeze, you noticed before I put it in there to get some of that oil of the orange rind in there. For some reason I have a hair in my face and my mouth. All right, so that is the Negroni Spagliato. If you're Italian and I'm butchering the pronunciation, I apologize. It's got that bitter taste like Campari does, but it's good, very refreshing. Here's what I would do. I would add more Prosecco, maybe a ½ ounce. Just because I like it a little fizzier. Let's try that. Yeah, you could add up to 1 ounce and then you'd almost have like a spritzer. So I like that. That's good. See how pretty that looks? All right, that's the Negroni Spagliato from Milan, 1972. A tip of our hat to the errant bartender. I'm gonna move the camera around here, so hang on for just a second. And here I am in the dining room. Now you can see the difference in the lighting, can't you? It matters all. You say, what in the world are you wearing? I'm wearing a bikini. Why are you wearing a bikini mixing up a cocktail? Because some of you have asked me, several of you have asked me to wear one. Now, I don't think for a New York minute, and I'm a New York girl, that I have the body for a bikini. Especially at my age. But you've asked, and here it is. So what I've done is I've paired it with some thigh-high suede boots. And yep, my tummy just sticks right out there. So there it is. And I've got a duster on with it, cover up some of the, and I'm gonna walk away a little bit. And that's my bikini look for the day. So what's going on here today in Ocala, Florida? Well, it's overcast. It rained already today, and so the humidity is sky high. And I wanted to get this filmed right away because I washed my hair and blew it dry and it's straight, but not for long. The Florida humidity makes it go just like that. And this weekend I'm going to be away celebrating a friend's birthday in my old community. We're going to stay in a friend's place and we're going to throw him a little happy birthday party. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll go to the club on Saturday night and then we'll sit around the pool Sunday. And what's cool is you can go get a cocktail or a pina colada or a beer or a Diet Coke and you can take it right into the pool with you. And what we usually do is get an umbrella and I sit under that because I don't fry myself. If I look like I'm tan, it's because I use a tanning lotion. This is not from the sun. So we're going to do that, and then I will come back on Monday. And next Wednesday, I'm going to do something new for the cocktail series. So for those of you that were looking for this perfect grandma bikini body, it's not me. So thank you for being here. If you enjoy watching this channel, then subscribe. And if you want to be notified when a new post comes up, then just hit that little bell. I love hearing from you. I love your comments. I'm a grandmother. I would probably be a great grandmother if my grandchildren wanted to have children, but none of them do. So I'm a granny 6 times over. And I love my life. I love being here in Ocala, and I love being able to go back to my old home where most of my friends are. Very different lifestyle from here, but it's lovely here. I have a super, super rec center, and I'm in those yoga classes as much as I can be, and lifting weights, trying to stay fit, trying to keep moving, trying to stem off old age. Just because the number's high doesn't mean you're old. Old is a state of mind. And that's all I'll say about that. So I wish you all the very best, and peace be with you, which is what namaste means. Until next week, bye for now.